So I went to a singles event, and when I got there, it was literally 90% women. And I was like, I'm gonna go now.
Men who are like 28, 29 years old who are putting looking for short, open to long term on their Hinge profiles or on their dating profiles, that has become my absolute rage bait. Because what are we doing at 28, 29 years old that we still don't want a relationship, or we're still not in that mindset? Like, I get it. Not everyone wants to get married. Not everyone wants to have kids. I don't even know if I want to have kids. But come on. Like, you do realize, like, are you looking for like a 24, 23-year-old at this point who's just like looking to have fun with an older guy? I don't get it. It's just so infuriating.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York, but I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore?
In an ideal world, I'd love nothing more for good men and good women to get along without a care in the world, with toxic men and toxic women being cast out like lepers. But like I said, in an ideal world, I think it's important for us to establish that the women complaining about men not approaching or participating are very pretty, so I'm pretty sure that looks can be ruled out. But at the same time, this should be a cause for concern, as this highlights just how done men are with dating and marriage. No matter how convincingly women act ignorant, you must know for a sure fact that they know as to why men are opting out of dating and marriage. Dating and marriage is high stakes, low returns. A man must chase, spend his time and resources pursuing a woman so that when he eventually does bag her, he'll spend his resources permanently this time. How is this a mouth-watering proposition to a single bachelor? Men are dogs, men are trash, men are creeps. Only ugly men seem to approach me. I know this sounds very incel inclined, but the Chad and Tyrone hypothesis is not a myth. Unless you're a decent looking man, chances are you being berated, going viral, being put down, and even doing jail time is determined by a coin toss. Ladies, celebrate. You're getting what you wanted.
I think I'm gonna get hate for this, but whatever. I approached a black man this week at like a dating event, and he was not interested in me, and that by itself is like not a great story, right? I tried to shoot my shot, he was not interested, I moved on. But immediately after I walked away from this man, he went up to a group of 5 white women and he introduced himself to all of them. And then I kind of observed out of like the corner of my eye for the rest of the evening, this man was only going up and talking to different white women. Later that night, another very attractive black man came in, the exact same thing, only talked to the white women that were in the room. There were maybe 6 or 7 black women throughout. And I could tell, I would look over at the black women occasionally, they would be looking, we would all be observing the same thing. We're all thinking the same thing, right? And as someone who has reviewed a bunch of different like dating events, I have seen this play out so many times where you walk into a room, the black women are looking for other black men and the black men are not looking for black women. Unless the host of the event is like a black person or a person of color. And as much as I say that I am going to start dating outside my race, my mind, whenever I walk into like an event space for dating, my mind will automatically do a little scan for black men. Now, obviously there are a ton of black men who love black women. I'm not saying that. I'm saying in the event spaces that I have been to that are predominantly white people, the handful of black men that are at those events are not looking for black women.
I would love if we could be honest and rebrand singles events as The Truth, which is a perfect place to meet your brand new platonic best friend. Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events. Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.